Hey everyone, you're watching the baddest man on the planet, Trans Aaron 38. And you know what that means? That means that this channel is for adults only. So if you're under the age of 18, go somewhere else.
Yo, what is up, fellas? I'm your host, Trans Aaron 38, coming at you with some more Ghostbusters action. And who you gonna call? Today we're taking a look at the new Ghostbusters Plasma Pack, the 40th Anniversary Edition Plasma Pack O-Ring Ghostbusters. And obviously, it's like, I'm sure Hasbro was inspired. The O-Ring customs I did a while back, you know, or they see social media of all kinds of pictures of them. These O-Ring figures came a long way for sure whenever they were we were working on them on Instagram. But anyway, this is the new Ghostbusters Plasma Pack. Basically, your O-Ring style Ghostbuster figures to go with the G.I. Joe, basically. Which is pretty cool. First time ever Ghostbusters is doing O-Ring figures. But the cool thing is, it's freaking awesome. You can open it up here. Here's the figures are displayed right there, just like that. We're going to go on this journey and I want to unbox them and get them out. I'm not sure if they come with stands. I hope they came with stands. That would be nice if they did. This is Ectobacks right there, which is pretty cool. I love it. It just looks like the VHS tape from the '84 movie. That's freaking awesome. Freaking love it. But we'll go ahead and get them out of their cardboard plastic prison here and see what they compare up to my custom G.I. Joe O-ringed Ghostbusters. See how they go. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. It's been a long time, but roll that intro. Yeah. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got the new Ghostbusters Plasma Series Plasma Pack, or is it called the Plasma Pack? Plasma Series, whatever you want to call it. It's the Plasma Pack 40th Anniversary Edition O-Ring Ghostbusters, and these are fantastic, and me getting them out of packaging is freaking phenomenal. And if you guys know about my custom ones that I had done with G.I. Joe O-Ring figures with the Fright Feature Ghostbusters that we got a while back for Afterlife and Frozen Empire. The backpacks actually go to these guys here. Here's Winston. It's like the backpacks are basically, I do believe they are really scaled down compared to what these ones were. Fantastic. I'm just like mind blown about this. I was like with especially whenever I met Emily up there from Hasbro from Ghostbusters Day. Such an awesome person to meet, and she showed me the Plasma Series pack and let me hold the box and looked at them, and it's like the prototypes at the time. If you guys see my reel, I think it was on reel on my Instagram or YouTube of her introducing the Plasma Pack. But these actually look really good. It's like on camera, I was like with the flash and stuff, it's like it doesn't give you that the definition of their flight suits. But these guys are G.I. Joe compatible, but they are a lot more smaller. Here's like a G.I. Joe body. They're a lot slimmed down bodies. Whenever I do the comparisons with these guys, here I'll show you what I mean. But they're slimmed down, much more slimmed down bodies compared to the original G.I. Joe O-rings. But they're definitely O-ring figures, and I like how they slimmed them down a little bit because we'll see if they fit in the Ecto a little bit better than my customs did. But anyway, the Ecto does have the gurney, which we have the Ecto one here. This is the '84 version. And also, it's like we'll compare them with the Afterlife one, which I got a custom Lois Tully inside there for the Afterlife one, which started the whole O-ring fashioned here with these guys right here. Because they came up with the Afterlife Ecto before this '84 one, and there was no O-ring figures for them, so it was like ended up doing customs. But anyway, we'll go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging here. Really love the packaging here. This is Ghostbusters plasma pack, and it just gives you that VHS tape. It's just freaking awesome. It's that Ecto Max right there, and it's like it's the 40th anniversary, celebrating 40 years of Ghostbusters, which would have been nice. It's definitely nice that they did it before the end of the year. We're getting these there before the end of the year because it's the 40th anniversary of Ghostbusters this year. Super awesome. Obviously, it's like inside there you got the proton pack, you got the Ecto down there, and like the schematics and packaging here, which is pretty cool. And then obviously, it shows Winston and Ray inside there, in the Ecto. And then you got the proton packs right there. And all the equipment they use. They had the PK meter, the ghost trap, and the Ecto goggles right there. And then right here, got the 40th anniversary with the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Actually was able to see it over the weekend. Went to on Friday with my good buddy Bobby from Tri-State Division. I was like, here's his patch if you guys want to know who they are. Definitely follow them on Facebook and social media. Definitely really awesome. And then obviously got the Tri-State hook and ladder. The hook and ladder from Tribeca up there. But freaking awesome. Love right here. It says 40 years ago, 4 years of a hereafter crossed the streams to save the world. Commemorate the 4th anniversary of the Ghostbusters with this limited edition 3.75-inch O-ring action figure set. So, and then there's multiple languages here as well, which is pretty cool. So this is their Plasma series Plasma pack. So we'll go ahead and get my Turner, set it off to the side here for right now. Definitely we'll go move in here and get to it. Now the Firehouse here, obviously the Firehouse here is the Playmobil one. It definitely scales very well. My opinion, it scales okay. I'm not too worried about it. And then you also got Ectotron here. Ectotron definitely scales good with these guys, my opinion, in his bot mode. Obviously, whenever he's in vehicle mode, he's not going to scale. But all in all, really cool. So anyway, we'll go ahead and start off with good old Ray Stantz here. His O-ring Ghostbusters figures, man. We got the web bell here. It's a nice white color. Where's my Ray Stantz from? Not custom. We'll go get that off to the side. He does come with a set of Ecto goggles. The Ecto goggles is not green. I might end up spray painting them green and get them on there, or I may not, or who knows. But really nice Ghostbusters logo, tampographed on the side there. You guys name tag here says Stantz, and very awesome. And you also see his elbow pad. He has his elbow pads on, and it actually creases at the elbow. And if you guys want to know if these are better quality than the G.I. Joe ones, these are. These do feel so much better compared to. Remember, we got the Cobra off. What was it? The Duke and Cobra Commander 2-pack from Pulse, and then the O-ring of the Cobra Trooper pack. The Cobra was it the Cobra Officer and Cobra Infantry pack. These guys feel a little bit more heftier. It feels good, and it's like it doesn't feel loose. Their joints are really nice, and they're not floppy like the ones that they did. So this is really cool. You got their we call it in the society in the Ghostbusters group, we call it the P tube right here on the side. You got the little hose right there on the side of his leg. Then you got the green straps here for the backpack, which do not come off with which I wish they would have had these like on a like wrap around like a soft goods or something. But all in all, it's like you can't really miss that green straps that too well. Obviously, you can see the port right here where the proton pack gets pegged into with a round peg. Obviously, these proton packs you can unhook them, and this is how they come pre-packaged. You just have to peg this on through the slots like so on here, and then these peg in like so. So basically, this mold here, they actually had the ribbon cable molded on this, so they actually did a nice mold on this. I'll just have to get some nice little blue paint to put in there for the ion bar lights. But really cool. So Stantz Looks really good by figure. Obviously, you know, they're O-ring. There's an O-ring inside. You pull it up. Like these guys here are pretty tight for their O-rings, which is nice. Nice head sculpt. Now these guys, compared to like the other G.I. Joe figures, let me show you. You know, you can. I know some of them you can actually rotate the head, not all of them. As you can, like here's a Techno Viper that I have here. You can only move his head just a little bit without going too far on it. Definitely, you see how beefy these guys are compared to the G.I. Joe bodies. So, and now for Ray, it's like you can actually rotate his head. Very nice, wide range of motion. You can't really move it up and down. Just it's a little weeble wobbly, but not much going on. But anyway, we'll go ahead and peg this back in his backpack and give him his ecto goggles for his head. And there he is. Ray stance. Now, comparisons to my customs I did there a year and a half ago, or I can't remember. I did do a review of these guys, showcasing these guys. Definitely Waste and Valor on Instagram painted these guys up and kit bashed them with the G.I. Joe body pieces he had. And he did custom painted on them. He did very close to the Ghostbusters logo on the side. These are all hand painted. Obviously the name tag you can't really visible, but it's very cool to have it. This is really cool. And these here are the newer heads that he came up with. These are resin heads that he got off. I can't remember who made the resin heads. But he has the ecto goggles strapped to his head. Looks really good. But turn around to the back. Backpacks, I think, it's like my buddy Bobby Peterson from the Tri-State Division. He said these backpacks look so much better with the scale wise than these ones. But they did a good job with this one too. But because I actually ended up adding a little more detail. You can see a little bar right here. That's just like a small nail I used and drilled and made a little bar for on the proton pack, the ion bar. So, which is pretty awesome. But the big downside for this set right now is no stands. There is no display stands. I forgot to mention that to Emily whenever they were doing this. Whenever I was asking her up there at Ghostbusters Day about the Plasma series stuff. These posters are a little bit different compared to the Joe ones, but these guys do stand pretty nice. They don't flip over like these guys do because they're a little back heavy. These guys are back heavy. I have these guys with their packs, but yeah. Anyway, moving on, we'll go ahead and go to Peter Venkman. Peter Venkman here. We're not going to go on through the packs again, but definitely detail again. You got Venkman for his decal. And my customs over here, and I said, the way his eyes are painted, he's looking over, he's like, who the hell is this guy? But you can definitely see what I did with the proton packs as well on these guys. Really cool. I dig it. And the funny thing is, it was like they did distinguish Venkman. If you can see these guys here, their flight suits are tucked into their boots. Venkman is the only one, and he always had this. I love that attention to detail for that. So there's Venkman, all in his glory. So, which is awesome. Good old Egon. We got Egon here. My Egon here. Here's I got the PK meter here, and this is the PK meter comes with it as the figures. Definitely the PK meter is a little bit way out of scale. This one here scale is better because this one here is actually from the Plasma series. I do believe the Plasma series 6-inch figures, and that one scales better. But all in all, it's really awesome. It's like obviously these heads are resin printed as well. Like these are the resin printed. It's like this Egon looks really good. Don't get me wrong, looks really good. Got Spangler, like a young Spangler. So yeah. Alright. Where's Winston at? Yeah, Winston. He comes with the ghost trap, and I love that smile. Just love that smile. And the facial expression on this one is different. So he got the ghost trap. Really nice. There's no storage for the Ghost Tread. Would have been nice if they actually had a peg for it for on the back of the Proton Pack, like the toy did. But same thing going on with the Proton Pack. It's the same. It has the red. They did the red for the Proton Pack for the cyclotron lights, but they didn't do the blue for the bar in here. That's just a little miss. It's okay, but really cool. There is Winston in all of his glory. So, enough said. Moving along, I was like, playability with these guys really nice. Like I said though, you take your Proton Packs off. We'll go ahead and get Winston out because he's always the one that's driving the Ecto. You know, he's always driving the Ecto. So we'll go ahead and get him into his driving position here. And we'll try to squeeze his butt in there. And these are a lot easier to sit in here. Good thing they scaled it down nicely. Now he actually fits in there nicely compared to my customs. There's Winston inside. So, and then, you know, you gotta have Ray. I'm going to grab Ray here. Grab his Proton Pack. Grab his goggles. Open the door on the Ecto. Stick his butt in there. We're going to put his feet in first, and there we go. So you got both of them in the Ecto, which is awesome. Now the other side, you can open the door here. I know it opens. Just gotta get the nail in there to get it hold of the door. Give me a second. You know, I'm on my ladder. I had my ladder here somewhere. It popped off in storage here somewhere. But it's really cool. Alright, there we go. Got the seats in there. You can put Venkman and Egon inside. I'll put Venkman in there. Get in a seating position here. Which I don't understand how this is going to work here for these guys. But we'll put Egon back here. It's just trying to get him in there is the tricky part. But you can get these guys in there. But I love the detail of the Ecto. You can get them in there. It's just finicky. It's just you can't put both figures in there at the same time, which is a bummer. So let's see if we can try to get Egon situated enough. Get him somewhat sitting in there. But I give up because doing it right now on camera. But at least you get 2 out of 4 in there. Nice, 3 out of 4 in there. But the other cool thing is you got the gurney here, which comes out of the Ecto, which is pretty good. It folds out like so. And now there's a little slot right here on the bottom of your Proton Packs. All you have to do is just slide them on, and it won't fall off. So you can slide these Proton Packs on. Like so. So we got Proton Packs on here. Which I really dig this. I dig it a lot. Yeah, move that over a little bit just to peg it on here. Come on. I don't think there is a particular order to put the Proton Packs on because they're all the same. But now you got the gurney here with all the proton packs on for coming out of the Ecto, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty cool indeed. So you got recommend here, be like, straighten up Egon here. Would be nice. They had 2 PKE meters, one closed, one not. And then you got the trap right here as well. Oh. So yeah. So you got a nice set right here, which is really cool. Now the cool thing is now you should be able to load these up into the Ecto with no problem, right? Let's try this now. Should be able to, but the wires on the proton packs do not help matters much. You can get them in there and just shut it. But you can get them in there for storage. It's finicky, but I can't wait to see the HasLab version for the 6-inch. Hopefully it's a little bit better for storage wise for the Ecto. But only time will tell when we get them. Super excited about these plasma pack, which is really cool. So you got Egon, you got Egon, you got Ray, you got Winston, and you got Peter Venkman. Definitely really cool to have this plasma series set plasma pack. They did a great job. Emily and the Hasbro team definitely did a good job with the O-ring figures, and I really love it. I love them. Definitely gives you that G.I. Joe nostalgia, especially whenever they can go with the G.I. Joe figures, because I love the G.I. Joe as well. So yeah, so there is the Ghostbusters Plasma Pack 40th Anniversary Edition. Super awesome, and with the Ecto 1 from '84. Definitely really cool box set. Really awesome. I just can't wait to see if they do a Ghostbusters 2 version of these guys. And I hope they actually try to do some of the characters in O-rings as well. The other characters like Lewis and Dana. And hopefully they do Gozer, possibly the Pteradogs in O-ring scale. That would be cool if they do 2 Pteradogs in O-ring scale and a Gozer. If not, I might have to go to my buddy Wasteland Valor to do some customs for that. Super excited. So, till next time, I'm your host, TransAaron38. I'm going to cut this off. There's a longer review than it is. I'm just gushing over it right now. But, all in all, I'm your host, TransAaron38, talking again. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, comment on any videos I do. Keep a look at new videos headed your way. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And I'll follow you back. All that good stuff. So, till next time, I'm your host, TransAaron38, talking again. I'm out of here. Later. And who you gonna call? Yeah.